we do have to discuss the movie that we talked about, because this is our main topic, and it's the movie Toy Soldiers from 1991. Now, I enjoyed this movie.
Yes.
But at the same time, you also realize this movie started before the school shootings. So when you look at the movie, you have to look at it in the context of this was a terrorist act at a school before Columbine, that then we started with more mass shootings at schools. So this one really is going to affect people. So there is, I can pretty much say, if you're trigger warning, if it's something that you're affected by, it may not be a movie you want to watch.
Yes, we apologize on that,
but and the thing is, too, watching the movie, I remembered a lot of it because I haven't seen it in so long, but I forgot who the villain is, and I'm looking at the villain, and I'm like, who is this? And then I realized exactly who it is. It's the Wishmaster.
yeah.
I completely forgot, but he just doesn't look like him. It was a weird villain, though. It's like the look and everything, but basically the entire premise is a drug dealer from another country is apprehended,
Colombia, I think,
Colombian drug dealer arrested, brought to the States for prosecution, and his son, I believe.
Is that the reject school?
Yeah,
as it's known.
No, the son of the son of the drug dealer is trying to get his father back, and he's using a school of rejected kids who their parents put them into the boarding school and their parents all have like some political ties and stuff. They're using them as leverage. Trying to use them as leverage so that this way they're able to go and get his father out of prison.
Yeah.
And now you've got Sean Astin. You've got...
His father's in construction. What's your father do? He does construction.
Yeah. Yeah, but he was a #1 contractor for like government agencies and stuff. So it was like, yeah. But he's a contractor. It's like, that's all he did. You ask a kid, what does your parents do? They pretty much are going to give you the vaguest thing. They're not going to be sitting there going, oh, my father's the head of a large conglomerate company of blah, 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 blah. Like, no. You had Wil Wheaton, whose father happened to be a criminal.
Who happened to be Jerry Orbach.
Yep. So, I mean, this movie had like an amazing cast. Louis Gossett Jr. as the head of the school. So,
well, he was the dean.
Yeah, the dean. But he was still the head of the school at that point.
What he called was the headmaster.
He was the headmaster, but he was more teaching classes, as opposed to the dean, who's not teaching classes.
No.
But
who was sniffing them all out.
Now, Jimmy, you want to give an overview for the movie?
Basically, the overview of this movie, which I enjoyed, and everything it's that these kids knew they were all reject. They knew how to run the in and outs of their school. And granted, they all got in trouble. Why? Because they were all troubled kids and everything. They all had to do pots and pans. They all had detention. They all had the lovely vodka smelling, non-smelling mouthwash. Which and they at the end they turned the tables on the terrorists.
Yep.
Very carefully, very smoothly, and all with everybody there, including Yogurt, not Yoda or yogurt from Spaceballs, but Yogurt. And this kid was a smart kid.
Yeah.
And he said, "Okay, do this."
Replacing the chip for the detonator.
It's a red chip. No, there's blue here. Okay, take that one then.
Yeah, I mean, there were some acts of violence in this movie and stuff that it's not on the same level as Red Dawn.